Live on the pre-meeting. So good evening, Costa Mesa. This is the agenda review meeting for the April 13th Planning Commission meeting. This is the meeting we normally have in conference room 1A prior to the call to order of the regularly scheduled meeting. On the teleconference tonight, and I'll read a statement later on when we call the meeting to order, are Commissioner Zick, Commissioner Tourget, Commissioner Perkins, Commissioner Russell, Commissioner Colbert, and Vice Chair Harlan. Also city staff, Barry Curtis, Tarquin Preziosi, Bart Mejia, and Jennifer Rosales. In the chambers are Manu Ashabi, Jennifer Lee, Justin Arios, Julie Colgan, and Nancy Wynn. So commissioners, tonight we have 3 public hearings. As we go through the agenda, I will call the meeting to order and I will read the COVID-19 statement into the record, and then we will have, I'll do the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we'll have the roll call. And there are no announcements and presentations tonight on the agenda. And then we're going to have a comment or statement by Mr. Preziosi relative to some public requests regarding the hearings tonight, which he will provide. And then we will go into public comment. And I believe, Jennifer, that Brenda will be reading those into the record. Okay, the public comments that we do have. And then we will go to Planning Commissioner comments and suggestions. Commissioners, I'm going to do, we'll go in the order that we did last time on everything from commissioner comments to questions of staff to questions of applicant. And so the order is going to be Commissioner Zick, then Commissioner Tourget, then Commissioner Perkins, Commissioner Russell, Commissioner Colbert, Commissioner Harlan, and then the chair. So just know that will be the constant order. So when if you have that written down, you know you're coming up, you'll be ready to go. I'd appreciate that. We have several meeting minutes on the consent calendar tonight. If you know you're not present at one of the meetings, I'd ask that you please identify which meeting and announce your abstention from vote on that particular item. You can vote the remainder of the consent calendar, and the secretary will record your abstention on that particular meeting that you missed. Is that clear to everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. Same what we did last time, so it should be pretty straightforward, hopefully. And then we have the 3 public hearings. And the first public hearing is the Environmental Impact Report, General Plan Amendment, Zone Rezone, Specific Plan, Master Plan, Tentative Map, and Development Agreement for 1 Metro West. And Nancy, you'll be giving that report tonight. Do we have any new information other than the correspondence we received in our packets tonight? Any new information?
No, besides the comments that you have received earlier today, that's no other information.
Okay. Commissioners, for the sake of this meeting, I would just ask that we just kind of hold our questions, or if you need any clarification on procedure, I suppose we can bring it up now. But I would ask that we kind of just reserve our questions on these items until we get to the adjourned meeting. So there's no new information that's coming in that we need to know beyond the correspondence we received. Okay. All right. So as you know, commissioners, the staff recommendation on public hearing item number 1 is to receive the staff report, receive the applicant's presentation, We'll open the public hearing. You'll certainly have your opportunity to ask questions of staff and the applicant. And then we will open the public comment portion of the public hearing for public comment that comes in during the meeting. All the correspondence that we've received to date relative to public hearing item number 1 will be included in the record. And then staff has asked us to continue the public hearing until the April 27th meeting, at which time my understanding is that's when a final environmental impact report will be ready with responses to comments that were received during the comment period of the draft environmental impact report, and I believe also the fiscal impact analysis. So I would certainly encourage you to ask any and all questions you've come up. Please, if they're related to the project or the EIR, please feel free to ask them of staff or the applicant tonight. And then obviously you'll have more questions at the second hearing. Is that clear to everybody?
Yes.
Any objections or concerns to that process? Hearing none, I'm assuming none. That's just awesome. Okay, and then public hearing item number 2 that Mr. Arias will be presenting is a planning application 1929 for a marijuana manufacturing facility at 3505 Cadillac. Mr. Arias, have we received any new information today?
No new information for this item.
Any additions to the staff report?
Not at this time.
Okay. All right. That's fine. And then public hearing item number 3 is a zoning application 1968 for a plan signing program and development agreement at Triangle Square. Mr. Arias, you'll also be presenting that item. We received a supplemental memo. Commissioners, did you receive the supplemental memo?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay. Hearing no no's, I'm assuming that you all received it. Any new information regarding that, Mr. Arias, beyond the supplemental memo?
Nope. The public comments that were provided to Commission, I'll do my best to try to tally them up before the hearing.
Okay, I would appreciate that. Commissioners, you all received multiple email correspondence relative to public hearing item number 3. And I think Julie was sending them out up until the bitter end. So you've all received those in your email?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Let's practice this. Commissioner Zick, you've got everything? You received everything?
Yes.
Commissioner Tourget?
Yes.
Commissioner Perkins?
Yes.
Commissioner Russell? Okay, I'm assuming so. Commissioner Colbert?
Yes.
Okay, and Vice Chair?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Barry, you're going to have any development services reports tonight?
I'm sure I'll have a few minor things at the end of the meeting, although I don't know what they are yet.
Okay, Mr. Mejia, anything on? Let me get back to my
No updates tonight.
Okay, Mr. Preziosi, City Attorney report.
No report.
Okay. All right, awesome. You guys have 15 minutes to go do what you need to do, and then we'll be back on the air and call the meeting to order. Thanks very much.